Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Remember to subscribe and share. Share my videos so others can join the channel. Before I go any further, people, first of all, I must apologize for not making any video for the past few weeks. I had some issues with the YouTube and I could not upload a video. But luckily now, all those issues have been resolved and I am back. I am back. And I am back now and I am in a very solid mood because my good friend, a respectable police officer, Detective Sergeant Mayne, was murdered while transporting a prisoner. Transporting that prisoner, Mr. Singh. And I'm appalled and I am so upset with the whole incident. I am upset with the whole incident. Because I am not blaming the Jamaica Constabulary Force, because as far as I'm concerned with this incident and the death of Detective Sergeant Mayne and the suspect himself, Mr. Singh, I blame this whole incident on the fact that all the policies of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, as it relates to transporting a prisoner, all the policies surrounding the mechanics of arrest, all the training that police officers get surrounding the mechanics of arrest were breached. And this is the reason why the detective sergeant lost his life. Because if a prisoner is being transported, once a man is arrested and his man is being transported, he's supposed to be handcuffed behind him. And when you're walking with a prisoner, even when he's handcuffed, you put the prisoner on the side of your body that your firearm is not on. And we also know, to note too, that police officers who work in custody, like at the courthouse, does not carry firearms in the holding area, in the cell area. Because no firearm is supposed to be carried in areas where prisoners are kept. No. If Mr. Singh was being transported to the lockups, he should have been handcuffed, like I said, behind him. And the proper policies should be in effect, should be adhered to in relation to transporting prisoners. And this is the reason why Detective Sergeant Mayne came to his death. I cannot blame the prisoner. I have to blame the detective sergeant because the policies were not followed. Now, we know who Singh is. Singh has been frauding people for years, taking away people's money, and has been arrested. But the thing is, people, what I'm upset with is the preferential treatment that was given to Singh that led to this situation. You hear me? I said the preferential treatment given to Mr. Singh because he's a man of certain status in Jamaica. That the police feel so comfortable around Singh that they did not put Singh in a handcuff. The preferential treatment, people, that is what I am talking about. The preferential treatment. And that is what led to this disastrous incident. Because Singh was being treated, was given preferential treatment. Now, if this was a little man found in a Kingston 13 arrested and charged, you think he would have been transported from the court to the lockups without bangles around him, 10 finger them and in 10 two of them? I want you to listen what I am saying to you, people. As an ex-police officer, I've seen preferential treatment with prisoners before. And I know these things happen, and this is a result of preferential treatment in handling a prisoner because the prisoner was given preferential treatment. People, I want you to know this. I was on the job one time, and I came in for the night shift, CIB. And I remember Detective Sergeant Mesa was in charge of the team, and I was his second in command. Now, when we went to the station and commenced our duties, there was a prisoner sitting in the CIB office. And the question was asked. I asked the question, why is that prisoner not in the cell? Why is this prisoner not handcuffed? Remember, the CIB is not a holding cell. It's not a holding area. So why is this man here? Oh, him good man. Good where? So the sergeant came in after me and I brought it to the attention of the sergeant, and this man sitting in the CIB office is a prisoner. And I am not working with this man in the CIB office. And the sergeant said, what? What do you mean, prisoner? Is that man arrested? I said, yes. The information is that this man is arrested. The sergeant, so Detective Sergeant Messam was saying, so why is this man not in the oven? Well, people, Sergeant Messam call it the cells oven, because you know, once be hot already. So Detective Sergeant Messam said, listen, I don't care who you are. Once you are arrested, you are going into the oven. And the situation was solved. This Detective Sergeant did his duties as a supervisor by causing this prisoner to be removed from the CIB office and placed into the Huntsby, into the cell where he belonged. Once you are arrested, you're not supposed to sit down in a CIB office because what? You have money? I'm sure if I have a man from Kingston 11 or Kingston 13, he would have been thrown into the oven long time, like what Messab call it. And the detective sergeant did what he's supposed to do as a supervisor. Fling him in the cell where he belongs. You are arrested. You should be handcuffed. And you should be placed into a cell, into the cell, until you are bailed or whatever, you go to court or whatever the case might be. You're supposed to be placed in the cell. No preferential treatment. The rules say without favor or affection, brother. People always construe this as, oh, when we make that thing, it's you will arrest your own mother and your own father. Well, so be it. Once a man is arrested, the word arrest, if you know the definition of the word arrest, once a man is arrested, he's supposed to be placed in a handcuff. And he's supposed to be transported under the guidelines provided by the Commissioner of Police in transporting prisoners. And that was not done. And that is what led to the detective sergeant's death. That is what led to this incident now that cost 2 lives. It could have cost 3 and it could have cost more. Luckily, it did not. Because that man could have went on a shooting spree because he was committing suicide by police. Now, people, this man Singh has been doing this for a long time. Every time he frauds somebody and takes somebody's money and he's arrested, then he pays back the money. And he is released. That is how the fraudists, they operate. They take your money, they invest your money, then they will pay back your money after a couple months. Or if you are pressuring them to arrest them, then they will try to pay back your money as soon as possible. That is how they operated. And what you need to bear in mind, people, that Mr. Singh is known by most of the police officers. He has a relationship with the police officers. Hence the preferential treatment that I spoke about before. Now, people, last week, before Mr. Singh murdered the detective sergeant, one of our own brothers, vlogger, musician, Mr. Ray, otherwise known as 119, had an incident with Mr. Singh when Mr. Singh frauded 119 and had money for 119. And 119 had made a video. 119 made a video exposing Mr. Singh and his illegal activities. And this video that 119 did, respect to 119, this video is what caused more complainants to come forward in this case. Because what I understand is that he was in court for another incident when Detective Sergeant Mayne was brought to Detective Sergeant Mayne attention that there was other complainants, and that's why Detective Sergeant Mayne lay hold of Mr. Singh to arrest him for more offenses. But It was a good job by the detective sergeant, but the transporting of Mr. Singh, preferential treatment of Mr. Singh, led to the detective sergeant's demise. So now, people, I'm going to let you hear what 119 has to say about the incident with him and this guy Singh. This guy was not a decent member of society. He was a fraudist. He was a fraudist. And this is what 119 has to say about the whole incident. Yes, 119, welcome to Poetry and Police. And we are talking about the incident with that man Singh who had murdered the detective sergeant of police in Tree. And like I said to the people before that, this man had frauded you and you had done a video before it. Could you shed some light on the whole incident so the Jamaican people can know who this man was?
Yeah, well, what happened, what happened is that I came across an ad on Facebook Marketplace. And for everybody out there, beware of this Facebook Marketplace and this online advertising for vehicle, because in looking at vehicle for buy, Singh is not the only fraudster I come across. I come across an ex-brother where I tell me, say, in order for me to see the vehicle, I have to pay a deposit first. So it's like it's a new scam. So when I come across the ad on Facebook, I'm call them. I realize something fishy. You have a little sixth sense when you talk to people and people are trying to be too nice to you. Is the woman me get, Sophia Singh, him wife.
Yes.
She was so nice and friendly. I mean, I say, oh, this woman so nice and friendly to me. I go on like me and her friend long time, Anyway, me go up at them office now. When me I go up at the office, me plan to me not give them no money, Yes. Because me not like how she's so nice and friendly on the phone, She just too friendly.
Yeah, man.
That was one thing. The other thing, that was a red flag for me, was that the vehicle was not at market price.
Yes.
So say everybody else's vehicle that between 3 million and 3.5 million. For them, they're like 2.8 or 2.9.
But 119, that's the trick, That's how fraud is moving, They sell you the vehicle at a lower price than everybody else. So that is how they attract people to come in.
Yes. They rope you in that way.
That's how they rope you in.
They rope you in. But anyway, when me I go up there now, because the woman said if I come up at the office, 4 Malines Road. Them have built a new place at 4 Malines Road.
Mm-hmm.
Them have a place on Agley Park Road for years, DNS Auto Supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to trust these people as legitimate business people.
Yes, I understand.
And when I went to their building, it was a office with staff and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't mean at the office, I say, what? Where them I go with my money, whatever. Because, the red flags, the alarm bells are going off in my head still, but me throw caution to the wind, because I said, this is a big establishment. It's like any used car dealership that you go and you can't pay.
But that is what you need to understand. These are the things what the people of Jamaica need to understand in the 119. There was a guy by the name of Horace Harton who was going around and frauding people the same way, and his fraud was to set up a legitimate business with offices and everything. Then him rope in all the females to say that you're coming for training, but you have to pay for uniform, etc. And after they would pay for uniform and everything like that, he would have disappeared with millions. So that's the setup. Horace Hart, I've known that man personally.
Yeah.
I know that man personally. Young guy, was over 7 different languages. That is how he set up his business. It looks legit.
Okay, so me know about him.
Yeah.
Me know about him. Me actually know a girl. Me know a girl who him rope in. Me know of a girl. Me don't know her.
Yes.
Me know of a girl. She used to work in the media. She used to work at the cleaner, and I think him there prison now,
Yes, I know he's in prison now. But let us not divert to Horace Hart, because he might different totally. So let us continue the story.
So listen to me now. When we go at the office now, I'm sit down in the office now, and paperwork, so I do one thing. The wife was there, the husband was there, and a son. The son go up on the computer and I do up the invoice for me and everything. But me notice that the wife a cough, and the son a cough back. It's a code. Them use the coughing as code. One goes up. The next one go. A code, them a code, them a talk, them a communicate in a code with the coughing. See it? Afterwards, when me sit down and think, because my brain is not a normal brain, it's not an ordinary brain, you know. So afterwards, after the whole incident, now me I put one and one together, and I realize when them a cough, I communicate through the coughing.
Yes.
But at the time, I said to them, oh, not cough, so. Oh, not cough, so. And the son say, oh, I have asthma, and mom have asthma.
Okay.
And at the time, I pick up, say, I fuck with them, I tell me. At the time, me I think, say, them really have asthma for true, so that me start to talk to them about asthma pump and what they can use and all these things. But it's afterwards, though, me start, when I want to get on, I realize the coughing was really communicating code for say, we get the 1 year, whatever. Yes. When them communicate, but them cough to each other for communicate. And then the husband now, him is a part-time too. Because him in the background, I said, I wish color y'all give him to him. Y'all give him the burgundy one. The burgundy one nice, you know. I wonder if you should have give him the black one or the burgundy. Which one you want? You want we have a nice burgundy one and we have this. I saw him go on, you know. So the three of them did their work for me, you know.
But all right. but
them work together, you know.
But 119.
Them have this thing down to pat, you know. It's a thing where them have do for years. Them have it down pat.
And then probably go continue the whole thing after, even though the husband has met his demise, because them don't know nothing else to do.
Yeah, because what them do, you know, them put the woman out front. Because you know, people trust woman more.
Yeah, I know.
So they make the woman, when you call, when you see the ad and you call, and the woman you get.
All right.
And she's so nice and friendly.
But apart from she being nice and friendly, no, 119. So you went there, you made a deal with them. You paid them money for a car, right?
Yes, me pay a deposit. Because what them say now. All right. So what them do, them choose some car where in high demand, where hard to get. Everybody want them vehicle. It's not a car me I buy from them, it's a van. Me I buy a van for business. It's not even personal use. It's a van me I buy for business. But it's a van where hard to get. So when you see it now, you have to grab it, you have to pay down on it fast so that you don't lose it.
Yes.
And then they show you pictures and say that one is upon the wharf, it upon the wharf, and then show you like it upon the wharf. Right? And all right. So what happened now? I give them $1 million. Me want to transfer $1 million, but when I go so boom now, go in the account to transfer the $1 million. The bank, I get back a message say, me can't transfer $1 million. Me limited to 900,000. So I transfer the 900,000 to them. And then give me an invoice and whatever. Show me paperwork for the vehicle and whatnot. So the vehicle don't have things to pen. And we get the vehicle next week. When next week come now? Them tell me, say, there is a problem at Tinsapen with the sewage. And the workers, them now going to work. No vehicle now come off at Tinsapen.
So, hold on. They didn't just give you a story then?
No, hold on. When them tell me that, say the workers, them now got Tinsapen because down the stink because the NWC sewage sitting act up down there and a sewage problem down there and whatnot. The first thing me do when me hear that story, me verify it. 3 different people I call. I call a girl when I know work at customs. And she tell me, say, me can't get the vehicle, but somebody have to go escort it off at Tinsapen. Me never satisfied with the explanation there. I call the CEO, who is a friend of mine. The CEO of NEPA, who I'm a brethren. I call him, and him said to me, say, yes, they are aware that is national environmental, whatever. Him say, yes, them are aware of it. NWC have some problem down there. Whatever. Then me call a used car dealer who is my brethren, Dennis. My brethren who is a used car dealer who have a used car lot. And him said to me, say, yes, it's true. Because I have a vehicle down at Tinsapen right now where him cannot get. So it is true. So me relax again. me relax, but Cause me, I said to myself, say, okay then.
A legit thing.
Well, them people, a legit thing. Yeah.
But the thing about it,
Right.
119.
And then now, what up? Eh?
No, what the thing about it now? Because remember with the pan time. So the thing about it, was the thing legit? Did you get the vehicle? What happened with all of that? Did you get the vehicle?
All right.
Did you
with all of that now, when the time come now, so there came Beryl, Hurricane Beryl, same time. Then after Hurricane Beryl now, them a tell me say, why them ask the vehicle go over, move from things to pen and whatnot. So me call back my brethren now after Hurricane Beryl and him say, him good in getting vehicle. So me call them back now and I say, but my brethren getting vehicle, so why me can't get my vehicle? 1 week go by, 2 weeks go by, I say, all right, give me back my money. When me tell them to give me back my money, them I tell me say, the company policy is that you have to wait 14 days for a refund. And I said, the company policy? I say, what about my policy? My policy is that I have to get my refund immediately. So I don't business about your company policy of 14 days. I business about my policy. Anyway, to make a long story short, me call the Consumer Affairs Commission, and when me call the Consumer Affairs Commission, the Consumer Affairs Commission make me know, say, them know them well. A whole heap of complaint. Whole heap of thing. Then tell me, say, people carry them a court. People go to police. Some people get back their money. Some people don't get back their money. And even if you get back your money, you have to wait months and what. So I say, really? At that time, I know, say, me in trouble. Me in serious trouble. But at that time, I decide my mind. At that time. Say, you know, I either rider, I go the legitimate. Me say, me go the legitimate way first. Yes, man. Me give everybody them due. Me go try the official way. So me I plan to go to the fraud squad. Me I plan to go to whatever. But me realize that that's a waste of time. Because when me go and investigate the matter some more, me find out say them rob a whole heap of people and a whole heap of people go to the police and not come of it.
And not come of it because guess what now? Everybody knows Singh. Everybody knows Singh. All the police they know Singh.
He have the police. It look like he have the entire police force in his pocket.
I wouldn't say the entire police force, but he had some police force. Some police in his pocket.
Oh, no.
But I understand the exaggeration.
How can they be doing this for years? I mean weeks. I mean months. I mean 1 year. I mean 2 years. I mean 3 years. I mean 4 years. I mean years. They must scam people. Thousands and thousands of people them scam.
But you see the thing about it, you know. The thing about it.
They can't do that if they don't have the police force in them pocket. And they must have the entire police force in them pocket.
But this is about the thing about it. Every time they are arrested, when people go to the police and make reports and they are arrested and they go to court, or in your case you didn't have to go to court, the thing is the money is paid back. Most people just want back their money. So they are not dealing with the prosecution side of the matter. They just want back their money. And I believe that this is what needs to change in Jamaica. If you fraud somebody and you commit an offense and you go before the court, you have to still get time and pay back the money.
Yes.
You commit the offense.
When you make restitution.
Yes, you're supposed to go to jail.
You will still go to prison.
So these are some of the things that the Prime Minister needs to visit now with the whole restructuring of the thing.
So when we realize that, because when we go in our social media and when we go in our social media and things start go viral, you know, and they start calling me and beg me like a baby if you take it down to come out of social media.
Oh, so you did a video? You did a video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the first thing me do, because me have a platform. So me say I'm gonna use my platform now. And when me use my platform and drop my thing, it start go viral now. Everybody send it to them and whatever. They will call me and I beg me like a baby. And then send back the money, come give me. Same time.
Yes, because you expose them now.
Give me. Because when me done with them, because me have a plan in a man. Me have a plan of action where when me done with them, not even a sweetie them could have sell at Jamaica. Me have a plan of action. When me done with them, nobody not even give them a $10 for a sweetie. When me done with them.
But your video was effective. Your video was effective, you know, because as a result of your video, as a result of the video that you did on your 119 channel on YouTube, a whole lot of complainants came forward, and that was one of the things why Detective Sergeant Mayne wanted to arrest Singh at the time because other complainants had come forward.
Yes.
Because people were
Yeah, man.
coming in now, people were coming forward now to get back their money, so this man can be arrested so they can get back their monies.
And when we realize now what the trick is, what them do over the years is that them take people money, flip the money.
Yes.
So that by the time you go to the police and then go to court, then flip the money, make a profit on it and give you back the money.
Yes, they make a profit already.
Yes. We realize that are the scam.
That is the scam. That is the fraud.
Because they give back some people money, yes.
Let me tell you something. If them fraud 10 people and they make back 120 grand off of those 10 people, you know how much money that? You understand me?
Exactly.
That is how they operate.
My attorney, Bridget, my lawyer, Bridget, sue them on behalf of somebody. And when they get the Supreme Court document served, first of all, then the person will serve the document, then lock and gate and all it in the person. Then when them finally get the documents, them just run back the money. Because what them do is drag it out, then flip the money, use the money to something. I don't know where them use the money to, but them a flip the money them to make a profit. And then when you go on bad now, or if you kick up rumpus or whatever, then give you back the money.
Yeah, that is how they operate.
So the police, they are well known to the police because I hear people go to the police about them.
But and you see, that is the thing. That is the thing, 119. Because the police know them so much and they are business people in the area. They are given preferential treatment. That is what ultimately led to Detective Sergeant Mayne's death. Because he was given preferential treatment because he was known by the police. And everybody know, every police officer knows, say, yeah, once they lock him up, man, people will come a court, can just get back their money and he go on the road again. So that is the trend, 119. And like you say, every police know him and a favoritism, them a show to him. That's why the police ultimately lose him life, 119. So make me glad for the video what you do, 119. Open up the doors and expose Singh. And it caused a whole lot of complainants to come forward. You understand me?
But this whole thing is an indictment on the entire police force, as far as I am concerned. The police fault why this whole tragedy happened. It is an indictment on the police force because the police too friendly with some people. A drink with criminal. Time is a criminal.
Me know what's a criminal.
Obviously he's known to the police. Obviously, man, the police, them friendly. Obviously. That's why they don't handcuff him. They walk with him like them a friend.
Yes, that's the thing. Like I said to you before, 119, I have seen it happen over and over when I was serving as a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. That people in upper society, businessmen who have the money, who are treated, are given preferential treatment even when they are arrested by the police. Like I said in the video before talking to you, that when I was working at Huntsby, I went and saw a man in the office, and the man was not handcuffed where the man was charged. The man was left in the CIB office, and I was saying, if this man is arrested, this man is a prisoner, he's supposed to be in the cell. And it's luckily Detective Sergeant Messam said, no, this man must go in the oven. Because once you are arrested, and the thing about it, 119, the police officers breach, and that's what cost the life of the Detective Sergeant. Because once you arrest a man, once you lay a hold of a man, the mechanics of arrest states clearly that the man must be handcuffed. And you must walk with the man. If you gun up on your right, the man fit up on your left. You understand me? So obviously for him to disarm a police officer, him never have an handcuff, and the police officer's firearm was in reach of him because it was not Mayne's gun him took. He took another policeman's weapon and shot Mayne.
Right. But you see, the thing is, it's two Jamaicas. You have the uptown Jamaica and the downtown Jamaica.
We all know that.
So if he was walking with a little garrison, youth from the garrison,
Lord Jesus,
he would be in handcuff.
If that was a little man from Kingston,
man.
yeah, this was a little man from Kingston 13 or Kingston 11, he would have been handcuffed. All him 10 finger them and him 10 toe them down handcuff. Me I tell you that straight.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that is the preferential treatment. That is the thing.
Yes.
And that is what
when
causes
you have money people
death.
from uptown, the police, you get different treatment from the police.
Yes, me I
you
tell you
get different treatment from society, and that when them a come for you, when you're uptown person and you live uptown, and them a come for you, not even radio car, a pretty car you going.
A pretty car
you're going. You're going.
The best car come for you.
It come back for haunt the police
A matter
force.
of fact,
The police force have nobody to blame but themselves.
as a matter of fact, on 119, them probably not even come for you. They make a phone call and tell you to report to your lawyer.
Yes,
You
I wait for you
understand?
to come.
You're a murder suspect and you're giving a phone call to come with to report to the station with your attorney.
Yes.
I am
yes,
telling you
because
that.
I told Jamaica.
I am
I told
telling you
different
that,
Jamaica.
Mr. Ray, because I've seen it over and over again as a detective, couple of police.
At them for the blame. At them for the blame. They
No,
come back for
I
haunt them and
blame,
make the policeman
I
lose his
blame,
life.
I mean, I blame the Jamaica Constabulary Force, you know. Me blame it on supervision, and me blame even the detective sergeant too, because you cannot escort a prisoner without the man being in handcuff.
No, but me disagree with you that we can. It's the Jamaica Constabulary Force that gives different treatment to people. The classism. It's the Jamaica Constabulary Force itself that operates like that.
But
that when them go for your youth in the garrison, them treat him different from when they go for your uptown money man.
But listen, one
That is the
night.
JCF.
That's why I say I disagree with when you say that, because guess what? We the Jamaican people are people on a whole. When one police do something, them say the whole Jamaica Constabulary Force. And we cannot stereotype, because you still have good police officers out there. Because you see me, when I was working, and I know a whole lot of other police officers, including even the detective sergeant who me mentioned, Detective Sergeant Messam, Detective Sergeant Gunter. When we are come for you, we no care who you be, because we don't want nothing for you, and we not look no friend for you. We are doing work, and you will be placed in bangles, and you will be thrown in the oven when you reach Hunts Bay. So it's not all the police officers in the Jamaica Constabulary Force operate like that. That's why I disagree with you by saying that the whole Jamaican Constabulary Force is not the whole Jamaica Constabulary Force. A matter of fact, it's 80% of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And all of this lies within the within the senior officers of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The senior officers, they are the ones who allow these things to happen because of them business friend, because all of them are friends with all the businessmen in the district, in the police district at all times, most of the time.
All right, not to divert too much from this issue, but what was shocking to me, what waked me up, I don't know if you remember this, the woman with them arrest for the SSL fraud. The woman, whatever her name is, them arrest her for the SSL thing. When that woman went into the jail cell, the woman requests mattress, she requests pillow, and she requests sheet. And them carry go gear. You ever seen no ghetto youth can go in a jail, go request mattress, pillow and sheet?
Never.
And police carry go give them?
Never.
No man. Something need to be done about the system.
And it all comes back.
Bottom line.
119, it all comes down to supervision at that specific police station at the time, not the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Because me can tell you, the commissioner of police, or say it happened at Hunts Bay, half of 3 police don't know nothing about that. Half of 3 police is also a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So we can't say that's why I'm saying we can't say the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Because the Jamaica Constabulary...
But it's a systemic problem. But it's a systemic problem.
That is carried out by members. That is carried out by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Some members. It's a culture that is carried out by some. Yes, it's a culture within the JCF. But it's not the JCF. It is not the JCF.
Because it comes from the classism in the society.
Yes, because the JCF make rules, you know. In relation to favor or affection, they have rules, and the JCF has made rules in relation to the escorting of prisoners. We call it the mechanics of arrest. And in those rules never states if a man have money. So everything that happens is not the rules of the JCF, but people who are breaching the rules of the JCF and causing these issues to happen, these incidents to happen. Understand?
Right.
So we don't blame the whole JCF. We blame the persons in the JCF who are allowing these things to happen. The JCF is a stalwart of our organization. You understand? And I respect the JCF.
Them in them ass.
You understand?
Fight them in them ass, right? In a police station.
But you know what? 119, respect for the interview, and we have to talk sometimes, because we have to talk again, because I realize that you have come up with a whole lot of important points that even the commissioner of police must listen to.
Blessed.
And the commission needs to put, the police, we have to ensure that the rules are adhered to at all station levels, my youth.
Yes.
And that
yes.
this favoritism with people who have money need to stop.
It need to stop.
It need to stop, and it need to stop right now.
It caused the death of the policeman.
And it caused the death of Detective Sergeant Mayne. Favoritism.
Yes.
Lack of carrying out your duty. But lack of following due process. And lack of following rules and regulations. That's what I say.
All right, sir.
All right.